Let's move on to Mexico now. The country continues to reel under protests as judicial workers and hundreds of citizens take to the streets to demonstrate against a controversial judicial reform. The overhaul was proposed by outgoing President Andrés Manuel López Obrador. A coalition of unions representing Mexico's judicial workers had initiated an indefinite nationwide strike last week as lawmakers prepared to vote on sweeping changes to the country's judiciary. The protesting unions argue that the proposed changes would dismantle merit-based progressions and career paths within the judicial framework.
What they are also doing through this reform, apart from modifying salaries, apart from taking away several rights that have been acquired over many years, is to cut the judicial career. For example, in my case, I had access to potentially becoming a district judge at some point through an exam that would put me against other colleagues so that we could measure our knowledge. Now what they are doing is creating slates as if it were an election for governors or municipal presidents. We will be included in a slate, a list, rather for the public to vote among those candidates.
Obrador says the amendment is being passed to curtail corruption in the legal system by ensuring that judges, including the Supreme Court Justice, is elected by a popular mandate. However, critics and protesters argue the move strips the justice system of its independence and will make the judiciary vulnerable to external influence.
I want a country above all with laws, fair judges, well-prepared judges, judges of quality and with experience.
Elect Claudia Sheinbaum has been pushing to rally support for the proposed reforms amid all the backlash.
I want to ask you again, as I did during the campaign, and we won well here and in the whole country. I used to ask, what's the best? Justice of the Supreme Court elected by the Senate of the Republic or by the people of Mexico? Who says people of Mexico? Raise your hand. This is democracy. Democracy to elect the president, democracy for lawmakers, and the judicial power too, so that it's a judicial power at the service of the people.
The ruling party Morena and its allies are expected to put the reforms to vote in the newly elected Congress next month. The alliance holds a comfortable two-thirds majority in the parliament. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.